with her eyes, with her smile, with her belt, with her hands, with her money. I am the thesis of her prayers. Her nieces and her nephews are just pieces of the layers. Only one she loves as much as me is Jesus Christ and Taylor. I got a future song.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Sheena's Juju. So today's video, I am going to give y'all 4 tips on how I deal with my social anxiety. So for me, social anxiety, I've been dealing with it for years. Internally, I've been dealing with it for years, but I've never actually fully spoken about, my anxiety issues until the past year and a half is where I've really been a bit more outspoken about it. And some of the things that I do to kind of help me to battle that when I'm in social situations, I figured, why not do a video about it, and maybe somebody out there is dealing with the same things and would like a few tips. So today I'm just going to give you all 4 tips on how I deal with it, and it's come about a lot lately because I've actually been a bit more social this year than I ever have been as far as meeting new people and going to new places. So these are some of the things that have helped me in those situations. So tip number 1 is trying to make and maintain eye contact. And this sounds so simple, but for somebody that has anxiety, when you're talking to somebody, to maintain that eye contact is really hard, because for me, I at all times have 1,000 anxious thoughts going through my mind when I'm talking to somebody. How do I look? What do they think of me? Am I being awkward? Is my conversation okay? I have 100,000 different things going through my head. So for me to maintain that eye contact is a little difficult sometimes. So 2 things that I do is, and this sounds weird, but I will look not directly in the person's eyes, but I will look maybe just above their eyes, like at their eyebrows or their forehead, because when you do that, it still looks like you're looking into the person's eyes when they're talking, but in reality you're really not. And I know it's kind of cheating, but for me to have a breather and to let my thoughts calm down, and for me to calm down, if I just do that briefly, it really helps me. And another thing that I do is that I will maintain that eye contact for as physically, as long as I can. Then I will take a little breather and look away. I'll look at something else. I'll, look at me, my bracelet, something. Then I'll go back to maintaining that eye contact. So, that kind of gives me a little bit of a breather. So I will either look at their eyebrows or forehead, or I will just look at them for as long as possible. Then I will look at something else briefly and then come back to the person's face. That helps me not be so awkward and have a better conversation. Tip number 2 is when you're actually having this conversation with a new person, a new friend, or whoever it is, for me, I know I can be really awkward and my face can look really intense. And, people might think I'm not enjoying the conversation, or I'm being rude, or I'm not interested, something along those lines, but that's not the case. My face is looking intense because I'm really concentrated really hard on not being awkward and, not being anxious. So in my head, I'm like, okay, Sheena, you have to do this, this, and this to engage in this conversation, maintain eye contact, look away briefly, I'm like, all these things are going through my head while I'm having this conversation. So sometimes it can read on my face that I'm not engaged in this conversation. So a few things that I would do to make sure, that the person I'm talking to knows that I really am interested in what they're saying, is that, I will nod my head occasionally in between my thoughts. I will throw in, a few yes, I agree, or, something to interject in the conversation so they know I am actually listening to them, even though my face may be reading that I'm not. So, those are a couple of things that I try and do while I'm in conversation with the person. Because I don't want them to feel, that I'm not interested or I don't like them or something like that, because that is 100% of the time, the furthest thing that is the case. But internally, I'm actually going through so much while I'm in this conversation. It reads on my face, so it makes the person think maybe, oh, she's not interested, but that's not the case. And I will also, try and relax the muscles in my face as much as possible. So, I will try and relax my eyebrows, relax my forehead, have a slight smile, on my face, depending on the conversation, obviously. I'll try and really relax my face as much as I can while I'm in the conversation, and at the same time having these internal anxious thoughts. Tip number 3 is something that actually has happened to me recently. So I recently went to a YouTuber's meetup, and on the day of the meetup, my anxiety was at 100. Like, it was all the way up. So these are some of the things I did to help me to relax and to calm my anxiety before going to an actual function. So if you've got a party to go to, you're going out to meet someone new, you're going on a date, whatever it may be, these are some things that maybe you can do to help calm your anxiety the day of. So what I did is I went onto YouTube and I looked up some, motivational, inspirational videos. And so for me, that means, going to my girl's channel, Miss Lily Singh. She has a lot of motivational, inspirational videos. She's a very positive person. So I watched about 3 or 4 of those types of videos to really pump me up, and make me feel good and happy and motivated inside. So that was one of the things I did. Another thing I did was I had my outfit prepared. Like, I knew what I was gonna wear a few days before. I tried it on, shoes and everything, to make sure that I still liked the way I looked in it, so that on the day I didn't have to worry or rush or think about what I was gonna wear. I already knew what I was gonna wear. I already knew how it looked. So I didn't have to worry, about my outfit at all. I already knew what I was gonna wear, so that really helped. And then another thing that I did was I listened to some music. Like, music really calms me, and certain songs, really do it for me. And Bob Marley, anything by Bob Marley, if I listen to him, he calms my soul. Like, I can't really explain to you all what Bob Marley does for me. So I listened to some Bob Marley, I watched some motivational videos, and I already had my outfit set. And then also, I didn't plan or book anything else for that day. So all I had to do was prepare myself and get ready, and to go to the meetup. So that way my day wasn't full of rushing or going here, there, and everywhere. All I had to do was concentrate on me, my emotions, and my feelings, to calm myself before I went to the event. And it worked 100%, and I had an awesome time. So my last tip is how to be a little bit more assertive. When you have anxiety, you're not just anxious about one thing in particular. You're anxious about 100 things. You're anxious about, going to that party, meeting that new person. You're anxious about, how does my outfit look? Is my makeup okay? You're anxious about, am I gonna be awkward? Like, it's 100 different things on a daily basis that you could be anxious about. And those things will make you, have a lack of confidence and be a little bit timid sometimes. So for me to be a bit more assertive in certain situations, say, just to give you an example, somebody's asking my opinion on something, and what they're telling me has happened. I don't necessarily agree with how they handled the situation. For me to be assertive and to let them know how I really feel, I won't just come out and say, no, I don't agree with that. You didn't do that right, or you should have said it this way. I will interject with questions instead. So I will ask the person, well, if that was you in that situation, how would it have made you feel? Put yourself in that person's shoes and then tell me, what you would have done or what you would have said if you were on the other side of that situation. I'll try to interject that way with like some opening questions. So then once they've answered those questions, then I'll, kindly, you always have to be kind with your words. Say to them, well, you know, as you're asking my opinion, if I was in that situation, you know, I would have done this, this, and this. But before I give my opinion, I will ask them, you know, their opinion on this situation and how they would have handled it if they were in the other person's shoe. You know, I don't just go straight out and say, no, you were wrong. You should have done it this way, that way, that way. I'll, you know, try and be a bit more gentle, or a bit more softer, and, you know, kind with my words before I give my opinion. So, you know, doing it that way is less of a conflict for me. I hate being in conflict situations. I will run 100 miles away. But if it's somebody that I really care about, and they ask my opinion, I will try and, you know, as I said, interject with questions first, be a bit more probing, tell them to, you know, look at it from the other side, then give my opinion. So that is my 4 tips on how I handle my social anxiety. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you, you know, learned some things to maybe help you if you have social anxiety in these situations. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed enough to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.